Thank you for staying with us, and you're welcome back. The Presidential Elections Tribunal has reserved judgment in the petition filed by the presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, challenging the outcome of the February 25th election. The tribunal, after taking up the final written addresses by the parties, reserved judgment to a date to be communicated to the parties in the case. The petitioners, both Atiku and PDP, had petitioned the tribunal that the president was not qualified to contest the poll due to discrepancies with his academic certificates submitted to INEC and his drug trafficking charges in the United States. They also alleged that there was no technical glitch but a deliberate attempt by the electoral umpire to bypass transmission of results technology to manipulate the final outcome of the presidential polls. To have this conversation with us this morning is Prince Adebola Adeniji Adele Jr. He's the President General, Citizens Liberation Advocacy Initiative. You're welcome, sir. Good morning.
Thank you. Mr. George, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
All right. The Presidential Elections Tribunal, finally, they've had their last addresses, and, you know, we're waiting for the final outcome, the judgment. The People's Democratic Party, via its flag bearer at the presidential polls, has continued to, you know, express their grievances, their displeasure, and, of course, their dissupport, if I'm to say that, of the declaration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. How do you react to these, you know, allegations, you know, saying that he was not qualified to even vie for the position in the first place, citing the discrepancies with the alleged certificates, forgery of certificates, academic certificates submitted to INEC, and his drug trafficking charges in the United States?
Well, let me thank you very mostly this morning for the opportunity given to me, one, to talk to Nigerians, two, to make myself the way I am. Thank you very much. And I thank the iBrandTV for doing that for me. We always see it that court is mainly there for the common man, which is the last hope for the common man. And not only the common man, is also the last hope for the grievancy politicians who feel that the position they find themselves did not be fitting it. That's why the tribunal was set up. We will not drag in so much. We will not tend on the topic so much. We will leave everything for the court of the final state. But the little things we know about it, as a layman, we will say it here this morning. These allegations, I don't think, on my own opinion, personal opinion, those people that contested came out from different political parties, and they have one empire that is INEC that controlling them. I don't see any other person will make an allegation that somebody does not have the right to contest under the umbrella of their political party. I reject that outrightly. Now, you know that what the other people has is not good. That's why you are going to court, which is the hope for everybody. And I think it could be better if you can lay hands on that. So, on those allegations, the allegations supposed to have corrected by the INEC, not individual politicians. So, but if the INEC did not do the correction, I think it is the court that will tell them the good things out of it now.
All right, let's take it one after the other. You've cited several issues. One, which has to do with an individual having the right to contest.
Yes.
Yes, we understand that the law you know, given the fact that everyone is a Nigerian has the right to contest and be contested for.
Yes.
But when it comes to issues that are of serious concern about the conduct of an individual,
Okay.
for instance, the case that has been cited by the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, of course, looking at his past, he's been convicted of being involved in drug dealing, which obviously we're not going to delve so much in because it's still, you know, a subject of content in the court of law, and we're waiting for the judgment. But then, looking at the fact that there are evidences, certified true copies presented before the court, there is no iota of doubt that he was involved in drug dealing. Secondly, his certificate, they've been found out that there are discrepancies, looking at the fact that he claimed to have schooled in Chicago University. And when a request was made for the certificate of such person to be released, we saw various discrepancies. First, with the gender issue.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing somebody who is claiming to be the owner of that certificate to be a male. What can you say about this? Secondly, the issue that has to do with INEC not going through all of this to be able to know if such person is qualified and legible enough to be able to contest for that election. What can you say honestly about that?
Well, that honestly you put in there that I lie mostly. I'm a Nigerian, and I'm a part and parcel of this country. I am involved. Days of election, I don't sit back, I vote, and I voted for who I feel that I wish to be my president. But what you are saying now, we just say it as a layman, as we put it at the beginning, that I'm not here neither to solicit for Mr. A or Mr. B, or to preempt what should be the outcome of the court. No, I'm not here to do that. I am not here to point out all these figures that INEC should have been corrected. But INEC has no power because of what was inside the, not our constitution, but
Electoral Act.
On the Electoral Act. God bless you. That it is only the political party that can submit a name through their primary, okay, for whichever position they wanted to fight for. The only party can submit name. And also, it's only party that can withdraw names from INEC of whosoever that wanted to contest for any other positions in Nigeria today. So the area I want them to do is I want the INEC themselves to look inward of seeing those tiny area of that is bringing confusions now. The political party cannot submit a name, and you INEC will say you are removing such person. No. It is until when they being contested for or do the elections and they go to court and tribunal, as we are saying now. Did you know how many numbers of the House of Representatives that have been left the position by tribunal today in some of the states today? So when there's a discrepancy somewhere, it is not individual now again that will dealt with after the election. It is the court. Now, court will now look at both parties that we are talking about today, go there with a lot of lawyers, SANs. So let's see the outcome of what those lawyers will be fitted, because I see that technicalities are full there of a lot of things that the court can raise so that you can see that this is what is right and this is what is not right.